Hi everyone, welcome to Imagine with IlluminArt. My name is Ms.Sabrina, and today we will be learning how to write our very own monologues. Now I can already tell what you're probably all thinking. Ms.Sabrina, what's a monologue? I've never heard of that. Why should I care what a monologue is? I have to write? I know, I totally get you. So let's start with the basics, okay? First, what is a monologue? A monologue is a long speech spoken by a character in a play or a movie. Monologues are super important in any kind of storytelling because they give the audience a deeper understanding of the character's personality, what the character wants, or what the character might be feeling or thinking in a certain moment. Monologues are also super important for anybody who wants to be an actor because actors often have to use monologues when they audition to be in a play or a movie. Now, even if you're still not too sure what a monologue is, there are many famous monologues for movies that I'm sure you've all seen.
"5 years ago, we lost all of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. Today, we have a chance to take it all back. You know your teams. You know your missions. Get the stones, get them back. 1 round trip each. No mistakes. No do-overs. Most of us are going somewhere we know. That doesn't mean we should know what to expect. Be careful. Look out for each other. This is the fight of our lives, and we are going to win. Whatever it takes. Good luck."
Oh, that gets me in the heart every time. Now there are many ways to write a monologue. So today we are going to go through a few steps that'll help you to prepare to write your very own monologue. Step 1, pick your character. The first thing you have to decide as a writer is what character you want saying your monologue. Do you want to create your own original character, like a superhero with ice powers who's really strong but also really clumsy, so he messes everything up? Or maybe you want to write a monologue for an existing character, like your favorite character in a book, like Harry Potter, or from a TV show like Naruto. Or maybe you want to write a monologue as yourself, telling us about your favorite memory or a really important moment in your life. No matter what you choose, you want your character to be special and important to you. Step 2, choose your tone. Tone can be the feeling or mood of a place or a situation. As a writer, you get to decide if you want your monologue to be funny or serious or dramatic or lovey-dovey. Knowing what kind of tone you want for your monologue will be a big help when you start writing it. Step 3, decide who your character is talking to. Monologues are usually speeches given by characters to another person during a really important moment. So as a writer, it's important for you to know who your character's talking to. Are they talking to their mom, their sister, their best friend, their worst enemy, their true love, their cat, or a group of people? Knowing who your character is talking to will be super important in knowing how your character talks to them or what they say to them. There are also many monologues that will have the character just talking to themselves. I know, it sounds crazy, like who talks to themselves? I say, to an empty room, to a camera. But sometimes there are moments for the character where they just have so many thoughts and feelings that they just need to let it all out, even if it's just to themselves. And that's okay too. Step 4, decide what is happening or what just happened to your character. Monologues will often happen in a story when the character has just experienced something really important, or just before they do something important, or after something important. Maybe your character just won an award and is talking to the audience, thanking them. Or maybe your character is about to confess to their crush and ask them out on a date. Or maybe your character is remembering a really important time in their life. No matter what kind of moment you choose, it should be really special to your character. Step 5, know what your character sees. Once you know what's happening to your character and who they're talking to, you should also, as a writer, know what location are they in. What are some of the different things around them? What does the person that they're talking to look like? Are there more people around them, or more things that might affect what your character says or how they say it? These are all super important things to know when you're writing. Even if your character doesn't necessarily talk about all the things around them, it's important for you as the writer to know what all of these details are. Step 6. What does your character want? There is always something super important that a character wants during a monologue. Why else would they be talking so much? So as a writer, it's important for you to know exactly what it is your character wants in that moment. Step 7. How does your character feel? Depending on what's happening to your character, or what is about to happen to your character, or what they're remembering, they can feel a lot of different emotions. It's important as a writer for you to know each moment what your character is feeling. How does it change? Usually, characters will feel very different at the end of their monologue from the beginning of their monologue. So you need to know what is it that happens that makes them feel that way. Step 8. How does your character change? They may not look any different by the end of the monologue, but something about them has changed. Maybe they feel differently at the end than they did at the beginning. Maybe they want something different at the end. Maybe they have a sudden realization during their monologue, which completely changes what they're going to do at the end of it. As a writer, it's important for you to know, how can I make my character just a little bit different at the end than from the beginning of the monologue? Do they start off sad and end up hopeful? Do they start off scared and end up brave? As the writer taking your character through this emotional journey, it's all up to you. Now that we have our 8 steps, let's all start writing our own monologues. Feel free to pause the video right here and start writing, or go back and look at the previous steps to help you out. I'll see you guys back here in just a minute and show you what I've written.
"5 years ago, we lost the biggest Mario Kart tournament in the world. We let down our friends, our family, Nick Fury, but worst of all, we let down the Mario brothers. Oh no. But this time, we are better prepared than ever. We've mastered the deadly drift on Rainbow Road. We've perfected our shell throwing skills. Now all we have to do is stay cool and win this. Thor, if you mess up, do not electrocute the game system. Iron Man, I know you're smart enough to hack into the system, but that will get us disqualified. Hulk, please don't destroy another controller. This is the fight of our virtual lives, and we are going to get that blue shell, whatever it takes."
All right, writers, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my original monologue and will use these steps to create your own. If you do use these steps to create a monologue, whether it's written or you act it out, I would love to see your creations. You can submit them to ImagineWithIlluminArt@gmail.com. The link is also below. Make sure you also subscribe, make sure to like, and share this video with your friends so that we can all have some theater fun together. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.